Hey guys, Alex Fedotoff here, and today we have a very special guest. We have Nate Sparks, one of our students in e-commerce scaling secrets program, and he's one of our seven-figure students. So he generated, as you can see here, over $1 million in sales. It's almost 1.1. Nate, very happy to have you here. And today we just want to ask you some of the things that got you to where you are now, some of the things that you've learned throughout this journey. People can learn from your experience and leverage it to get success on their own. Very happy to have you here, man. So yeah, Nate basically is what type of Shopify store are you running? Are you running like a general store? You're running like one product store?
Well, it started out as a one product store. I was just selling one product. Almost all of this is from one product, but now it's a niche store now. I have different products on there that I'm upselling with and stuff, but mainly it's all from just one product.
And so how did you get it into e-commerce and all of this stuff?
Well, I think let's see. I think it might have been not last November. See, I found out about drop shipping whenever I was like 19 or 20, working like a factory, because I'm 23 right now. I'm about to be 24 in October. So almost 3 years ago, I found out about it. And I was, looking into it, and I was like, man, this shit is way too hard for me to do. So I never even kept doing it. But then, like I said, not this past November, but the November before. That's when I started, I just had a bunch of stuff I was going through, and I was like, damn, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do to make money. So I just started, I just came across dropshipping it online. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm just going to start learning this. And then, I started out by watching Gabriel on YouTube, Gabriel St. Germain. And that's really the moment I started watching. And then I started watching your videos on YouTube. But yeah, I just started watching his videos for a year. I mean, a year and a half. I was just watching his videos every single day over and over and over. And then, he finally came out with a course, and then I watched that, and then he recommended you in his course. I started watching your videos, and that's when I just really started getting into it. But, I've been doing it now for, almost 2 years, and so this November, I guess, it'll be 2 years. But I didn't start actually making profit until 4 months ago. I was going into debt bad trying to learn this stuff. I mean, I literally went, I was over $20,000 in debt trying to figure this stuff out.
I mean, that's the resilience that you have, because I mean, I remember you you're reaching out, and I remember you trying to figure this stuff out, and you want this badly.
Yeah.
You want badly. What was your motivation? Why did you want it so badly? Because not many people will go through this. People will go $1,000, $2,000, $2,000, $5,000 to figure something out. I mean, this is not the worst business to be in. If you think retail business, you think opening a franchise of McDonald's, it's $1 million.
Yeah,
what was your motivation for doing this stuff?
Well, mostly it's because, like I said, I felt like I had hit rock bottom, and plus, my mom, she's really bad off right now. She's got multiple sclerosis. She can't walk or anything. So I mean, my dad's working 5-6 days a week in a carpet factory, not making hardly any money. So I mean, my mom, she can't walk at all, and we can't afford, the medicine that she needs. She needs physical therapy. She needs all kind of shit, and I can't pay for that working in a factory. My dad definitely can't pay for that, making $17 an hour, so I was like, all right, I got to do something. At first I was making Instagram videos for, the stupid little comedic, funny videos on Instagram, and WorldStar actually posted a few of my videos, 3 or 4 of them. I don't know if you know, WorldStar Hip Hop is just a big Instagram page. So, I was getting pretty good followers, but I kept getting my Instagram deleted because they were just banning people's accounts for doing whatever kind of videos. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going to be making videos anymore. So I just started doing drop shipping and, running up these credit cards. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, I've already went into this much debt. I might as well just keep going, So I just kept going until I finally made it happen, and now I finally paid all that off, and it's just 20,000 is nothing now, So I'm really glad I did it. But that's really the motivation, though, is my mom, because there's no way she's going to get what she needs unless I'm making enough money to make it happen,
This is awesome. And so, throughout this, period, I mean, the way I see it's transition period, right? You were working, right? Full time and trying to grow your e-commerce business?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Even right now, I still haven't even quit my job, and I've already hit over $1 million in sales. And it's crazy because, I don't know, I guess it's just because I've had a job, I've been working in the factory since I was 19. So I'm just so used to having a job and scared of, my business manager getting banned or something and me not having a job. And I mean, then I'm thinking I'm never going to be able to actually make this really happen and focus on 100% if I don't just quit my job, But yeah, I've had a job this whole time. I've literally been running my website for my job this entire time from the computer they have there. It's crazy. But so now it's just, so I mean, so it wasn't really that big of a deal because I was running my website from there. I could do basically everything I need to from work, but now it's just taking up too much time, because I have 2 more stores I'm opening up. And it's just, I definitely don't have time to be going into work anymore. So I put in my 2 weeks notice, give them a notice so I don't screw them over, and I'll be completely done by next week.
This is awesome. And so what was like, so you started with like a general store first?
No, actually, I
One
was
product.
listening. I was listening to Gabriel at first, so I was just trying to make a bunch of one product stores. So like I remember trying to sell these it was called these like little super sticky pad things. It was these little sticky gel pads you put on the wall and you stick things to them. I don't know if you've probably seen videos for that a lot, but
Uh-huh.
like that was the first thing I tried to sell and it just didn't work out at all. I mean, because I didn't know how to read my numbers, like I didn't know any of that yet. It's just like I basically just like copied a store I saw doing it and just like basically copied their ad and just tried throwing thousands at it with a credit card and just literally like that's when I went like $4,000 in debt literally on that one store. I think it was like 35. Well, I think it was like 3 or 4,000 on that one store, literally just running ads because I didn't know what I was doing at all. I was like, all right, now I got to stop and try to try to actually figure out what I'm doing. And I made another one product store with this other like little eyebrow epilator thing. I know you've seen that all over the place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I tried doing that. That didn't work out at all either. I spent like 2,000, 3,000 on that. I think I made another one product store, and I think I think I was talking to you about this one. It was that baby bed that I was trying to sell. Yeah.
Mhm.
And, oh man, that was the worst thing ever because I don't know, like that's where all the debt happened from because I saw this company was making a lot of money selling it. I should have done what we've done now, and ordered it and waited a day, asked for a refund and reordered to see how many they were actually selling a day. But I used Salesforce to see how much their money they're making. I'm pretty sure that's not accurate at all. And it said they're making like 400,000. Yeah, it said they're making 400,000 a month selling it. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna just put all my money into this bed. So I literally spent. I remember within like 2 months. I had spent like $49,000, or no, I had made like $49,000 or like $50,000 in sales, but I had spent like 48,000 on ads. So I was like, well, I'm screwed now because now I got to pay for like $15,000 worth of baby beds to send out. Yeah, so like I ran up a lot of debt doing that. I was literally working because I ran up all my credit cards. And I didn't have any more credit cards, and I had to send the products out because I couldn't just scam them and then screw all my merchant accounts up, So I had to somehow pay for all those baby beds to get sent out with my money. So then I had to go into my job. I was working, I think, with Drop Hippo, I think it was Drop Hippo, and they were kind of working with me. They were like, they went ahead and sent the beds out and let me just pay them because I had, I guess I was just trustworthy with them. So like, they went ahead and sent the beds out for me, and so I was just at my job working literally like 72 hours a week so that I could use all that money to pay them for the beds so that I wouldn't get screwed. So I just spent all that money. I think it was like, I don't remember. It was a lot though. I had to work so much just to pay for their beds to get sent out because I didn't know how to read my numbers at all, at all. Cause I thought I was making profit, but I wasn't, and I thought that if I just kept going that it was just going to work out, but it wasn't. So I didn't know what I was doing then at all.
Mhm.
After that, it took a while. I didn't do anything after that for like months. I was just rewatching all of your videos, and I was going through the knowledge base, and I was watching more of Gabriel's videos, and then I got on AdSpy, and I was researching on AdSpy for a product. And that's also what I didn't do before. I wasn't looking on AdSpy to find products. I was just like going through the Facebook feed, I think. So this time I was looking on AdSpy, and I was that's when I found my product this time that actually made me money. And I actually know how to read my numbers now. I actually know how to actually make good ads. I know to actually make new ads every single day. Like I'm actually doing the right things now, because I actually took the time to actually learn all of that. Before I didn't know any of that.
And so, like, what was your, like, when you found this, how did you find this product? Like, what was kind of like, what was your validation? Like, was it like already trending product for a long time, or was it just a product that was
Um,
starting to get momentum?
Why it worked out so well for me. I think a lot of people have asked me this, and and even someone from our group, he asked me this too, and I told him, and it even worked out for him because he said, "Yeah, damn, thanks for telling me that because now that's how I found my product, and it's actually making me money now." Is I didn't I made sure it wasn't a product because all the products I tried to sell before had been sold a lot, by a bunch of websites, and there's a bunch of the videos all over the place, same videos, and that's where I messed up. This time I found this product. There was only like maybe 2 websites selling it, and the videos were different. It wasn't all the same videos over and over and over the place. So I really think that's what made the huge difference because Facebook hadn't really seen it before. So as soon as I started putting ads out for that, I started seeing amazing results. I mean, and also I basically used my own video first. I didn't before. I was just copying videos competitors were using. And so this time I actually use Inshot on my iPhone. That's all I use to make my videos. I just use Inshot and just put my own clips and make my own video. But I basically just copied the exact same video that they were using, but just my own video. And I mean, I just started seeing results like instantly, you know.
So like basically Inshot, you said the app's like Inshot?
Yeah, it's called Inshot on your iPhone. It's a
Uh-huh.
really good app and it's free too. That's all. That's the only thing I use to make my videos. Like I'll pay like a company to get me really high quality clips of something, you know, and then I'll just put them all together and make my own video with Inshot.
So you'd pay like Shutterstock or something, or some other app?
Like Kingly Media, like before
Uh,
I paid them to make me a video, and they're horrible at at making the captions and stuff. And so I'll just be like, just give me the stock videos, the clips, because they usually can get really good high quality clips, and then I'll just make my own video.
That's interesting. So from day one, you've been doing your own content for this particular product?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So what was like so what like why decided like this time like to do it like from
Well,
scratch?
actually, no. Actually, sorry, I didn't. At first, I started out, I started out testing with the competitors' videos, and that's when I started seeing that it was actually going to work. And then I started making my own videos with InShot. That was almost the exact same video as theirs. And then, but I didn't use the competitors' videos long at all because I started taking, I forgot who told me the advice, but they said once you start seeing it work out with videos that's not yours, go ahead and turn those off and start making your own videos. And that's what I did, So I started out testing with competitor videos that I found that they were using.
So how much time it typically takes you to create like a video that you could use for the advertising? Was this like InShot, for instance?
Oh, for this, not long at all. I mean, it's not even like a high quality video. It's just like a little simple video, and that's what's working the best. It just takes me like maybe an hour, 2 hours. Yeah, probably an hour at the most.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Cool. So in terms of the your like Facebook advertising, like how do you structure everything? What worked for you so far?
Man, that's honestly just been like a mess for me. I've literally just been testing every single thing that I can do. I mean, right now, I have it structured kind of sloppy. I need to get it structured better, but I have I have one campaign for ads, one ad set campaign for ad set budget optimization of retargeting. I have every single retargeting on there, 3 days, 7 days, and 15 days, at least most of them on there. And then I'll have
You have the retargeting now. I remember like you reached out like
I know I remember you telling me you were like, so you're telling me you had spent 40,000 on ads and you don't have retargeting set up? I was like, yeah.
I remember that too. Wow, that's
Huge
fun.
mistake.
So now you have the retargeting.
Yeah, retargeting is definitely making a huge. I don't know why I wasn't using retargeting back then. That was a big. Maybe if I would have been using retargeting, I probably would have been profitable. Or I definitely would have. I have I have an ABO testing campaign, just one. That's where I literally test every single ad set, and then I scale them in there too. Like I scale and test all in the same campaign. So like the ones that are working, I'll just duplicate in the same campaign and duplicate it like a $500 daily budget, and then what I'll do is like I'll make one CBO for every 5 ad sets that are working really good, in my ABO testing campaign. And so then I'll start that CBO campaign at like $1,000 to $1,500 daily. And that's what I was doing, when I was hitting 30,000 a day, that's exactly what I was doing. I was just testing everything in my ABO sandbox campaign. And then that's it, 5 ad sets that are working, I'll throw in a CBO at $1,000 daily. And I was just crushing it. And yeah, I just started dying down after that. But basically, that's really it. That's really my strategies. That's all I did. I just made CBOs for ones that were working, and and also, I duplicated at $500 daily budget in the ABO. That's really all I did there. All of my audiences, I don't have any like small audiences. All of them are 80 to 120 million plus. Like they're all
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. You go broad. You go broad.
God, I don't think I have hardly any interest at all. And in the beginning, I mean, I know I was testing a bunch of interests, but like they hardly ever like worked out. They would maybe run for like a few days and then they would just die down. The only things that really actually worked consistently that I've been having running for months is like just broad targeting everybody.
Is that like age, gender, country? That's it, or what's
age, the country? And most of the time, it's not even country. Like I have right now, like I have a lot of campaigns that are literally running 30 years or older, male, female, e-packet countries, and that's it. And it's just killing it, or at least it was. Now I'm having to try. I guess maybe now I need to make new ads because, like I told you before, things have been dying down the past 2 weeks because I was hitting 30,000 a day with like 2.5 ROAS, and now I'm getting my break even is about 1.2, so I'm still hitting like 1.5, 1.6, so it's still profitable, but I just got to try and get it back to where it was. I really think making new ads is the biggest difference. I think the new ad that I made, I think I just scaled it way too hard, and I'm just gonna have to make another ad.
For sure. I mean, in our structure, we would introduce like, for example, we have like a winning product. We would introduce like 5-10 creatives a week, not because like we just, I mean, because we know like that just some of those will work well, some of those, like majority of those will not even like work. So we just know that we need to like do appropriate number, like to just get like one winning piece of content.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so what changed for you? Like, do you think that kind of like experience where you kind of like burned yourself a bit, like was that previous product that kind of like made a difference? Like you just said, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. After that, I was like, there is no way I'm doing this again. There's no way I'm gonna like not know what I'm doing again. I said that, like, because I mean, I was working my ass off in my job every single day just to pay for their beds to get sent out for free. Like, you know what I mean? I made no money. I was using my money to pay for their beds. I was like, and I didn't want to do it, but I had to, like that you can't just scam people. So I was like, all right, I got to pay for all these and get them sent out. And then after that, I mean, I'm working my ass off for 3 weeks straight every single day and then using all that money to pay for it and then having no money left. I was like, I'm not making this mistake again. Every single day, all day, I was just rewatching every single video. And I made sure to find a product that hadn't been sold everywhere, because every single product I was trying, there was 20, 30 stores trying to sell with all the same videos.
Cool. And in terms of your like website structure, like how do you, what kind of like team are you using? How do you structure everything on that side?
I'm just using the free, no, actually I think it's Debutify. Yeah, I'm using the Debutify theme. It's free and it's a really good converting theme.
I've heard pretty good things about it, about Debutify.
Yeah, it converts really good. With my store, whenever I was using PayPal, I was hitting like 4.3 conversion rate, which is pretty good. Yeah, right now it's only about 3 to 3.3 because I don't have PayPal on my store anymore because they'd cause way too many issues. It's not worth it. So, but yeah, I'm using Debutify theme, and Candy Cart is a really, really good app. That's what I use for my upsells is Candy Cart.
Candy Rack or
no Candy Cart. I think it's Candy Cart. Yeah, it's Candy Cart, like CANDCART, Candy Cart. That's what I use for. I use an add to cart. Whenever they add to cart, I have an upsell pop up, and I use that for that. And then I use Sweet Upsell as my my post purchase upsell. I'm probably gonna try to switch to OCU though, because I'm pretty sure that would work a lot better. But I've just been using Sweet Upsell. But that's really all I have. I just have an add to cart upsell, and then I'll have a Sweet Upsell. And then, I use Klaviyo. After like a week after they buy, I'll send another product out saying if they want this for 20% off. Yeah, that's really about it. I don't have like any spammy anything on my store. I don't have any countdown timers. I have the little payment icons at the bottom, but I don't have trust badges. I don't have any of that stuff. Anything popping up saying someone bought this so many miles away. I don't have any of that.
So your website is more like branded one, like doesn't look like a drop shipping store.
Yeah, correct.
How was your experience, like customer experience? Like how's your shipping times right now?
My shipping times are pretty good. Well, they were really bad during COVID, but that's because I'm pretty sure everybody's was. But right now they're pretty good because I'm using your agents. Yeah, I've been really with Tom. I'm using Tom, so he's really, really good. So I haven't had any issues with him. I've just been working with him the whole time. So yeah, my shipping times aren't bad. My customer service, I've been doing that all myself. I'm still doing it all myself. I need to hire someone to do that actually. At first, it wasn't that big of a deal. I was only getting like 20 emails a day. I was just replying on my iPhone. That's all I was doing. And now I'm getting like 40, 50. I'm getting a lot, but I'm still doing it all myself because I'm trying to find who I want to hire. But basically, I'm just using Gorgeous, answering them all myself because it's a lot easier than using my iPhone because they have macros on there. So I'm just using the macros and replying to all the customers right now myself.
That's good. I mean, that getting that kind of like hands-on experience, I think that's valuable because like when you hire someone, then like how much time it realistically takes to answer those, like how those should be answered. Like then you have some benchmarks, and like people know that you're not like fucking around.
Yeah, and plus, see, like doing it myself, I think is why I've also kept a really high feedback score. My feedback score stayed 4.8 this entire time, and I've had this store now for months. So,
oh wow.
Yeah. And I haven't done anything. I haven't been like sending them rebates or any of that. All I do is just answer emails quick. I'm really nice. I put like little smiley emojis and hearts and all that shit in the emails. So I refund every single time a customer wants refunded. I refund them. Like I don't tell them like this and that. I don't make a big deal out of it saying this is a return policy. Like I always refund them as soon as they want a refund. So I don't care about I always put the customer first. I found out that's honestly the most important thing because you're screwed if you have a bad feedback score. So I make sure to always put the customer first because if they leave, if you get screwed on Facebook, then you're not gonna have money coming in.
That's a very good point. Very good point. So in terms of your like, do you have you tried like any other platforms? Or you're mostly on Facebook right now?
It's only on Facebook. All this is with Facebook. So I'm, like I said, because of the job that I've still had, because I work 12 hours. So
oh wow.
Shifts. Yeah. So, 16 hours a day is what I'm spending. I sleep 6 hours a day and then I got to work 12 hours. So that's why I have to quit. I haven't had any time to like learn other platforms
Gee,
right now. Yeah.
you're pushing yourself. You're pushing yourself.
Right now, I need to learn YouTube and Google Ads though. That's the most important thing because I feel like, right, that's what you feel like is like. Other than Facebook, that's probably the best source of income, right? Is YouTube and
Yeah, yeah, Google for sure. Google for sure. Like for e-commerce, I mean, yeah, like once you kind of like so you have the products, it's validated now. You know, you might think like how you can like brand this product and kind of like make it,
Well, I've
maybe.
already got that. I've already gotten the product customized basically,
Mhm.
but I need to find out how to brand it better. Actually, like putting all my stuff on YouTube and actually being like an actual brand, and buying stuff. But yeah, I already have it custom private label. Like I have my little logo and everything all that on it right now.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. What have been like the biggest challenges? So you had the PayPal like issues as well, like everyone else, pretty
Yeah,
much in space. What happened?
that is ridiculous. Like I don't even know where to start because I've had my PayPal for like 6 years, and
Wow.
yeah, and I've been selling on it for since I've been drop shipping, so like 2 years, basically almost 2 years. I didn't have any issues at all. See, and I regret telling this to myself because like all these people were talking shit about PayPal in the drop shipping groups and all this, about don't use PayPal, don't trust PayPal, they'll screw you. And I'm all like, man, I've never had issues with PayPal. I was like, every time I get like a chargeback, I'll upload the info and they usually always side with me. That's why I was like, man, I love PayPal. They never gave me any issues. I never really scaled like that. Now, when I actually started scaling, they have given me so many issues. They've literally like 4 different times they put a hold on my account. So like the first time the first time they said I was reaching the amount of money available to me each month. That email that you get, like,
Yeah.
you can, I think it was like $20,000 at first, so basically you have $20,000 worth of transactions go through in a month. They're going to hold everything after that, but you can request for an increase, and I increased it. All right. So no, it was 50,000. It was 50,000, not 20,000. So I was about to reach 50,000 when I actually, I started the store and actually started to scale. So it said I was reaching that amount. So I requested for an increase, right? And they increased it. Like instantly they sent me an email saying you've been approved for an increase. We've increased your amount to $1 million per month. Like they increased it like that much. All right, so all right, yeah. So then I started scaling, and then like 2 weeks later, they sent me another email saying the amount of sales available to each month has been decreased down to $1,000 per month. So basically, all money going through PayPal is being held. So, and for no reason. And so they were holding all my money after that until the product was delivered or until a month. After a month they'll review it and maybe they'll let that hold go off. So they had like I left PayPal in my store like a dumbass, but they had like ended up holding like 20 something thousand, but after the month they released it all. They reviewed it and they released the hold. All right, so then I was like, all right, good. So I did the same exact thing. Literally the same exact thing happened 3 different times, like 3 different months in a row that happened. They did that. They put a hold on there for no reason, even though I requested for an increase and told them. It literally says out there you can put, all right, I'm expecting this much money in sales per month. And I did that, and they approved it. But for some reason, they still did it 3 times in a row. They still put a hold on my account. Now this 4th time they did it. Luckily, after the 3rd hold, I started withdrawing my money every single day. I was withdrawing like $12,000 a day through PayPal. So now they only have like $500. Thank God, they don't have a lot of money. But now the 4th time they have a 4th hold on my account. No, this is the 5th time. The 4th time they wanted all these documents. They wanted like They wanted proof of fulfillment. They wanted like all kinds of stuff because basically, I guess they wanted to make sure I wasn't dropshipping. So I got with the agent, and uploaded all those documents. Every single document they wanted, I uploaded it. Now they want all like the past 6 months of my bank transactions. They want all of that. They want literally everything from me. So, and they said if I don't, if I don't give them that, then they're going to, I'm not going to be able to use PayPal anymore. So they literally want every single thing from me. Like I don't understand what else they want. Like after I give them this, I don't know what else they're going to want after I give them this. They literally want every single thing they can get from you, and they still will not let you use them on their store. It's ridiculous.
Wow. So after that, you just decided to cut it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna upload I guess I'm gonna go through and find all the 6 months of the transactions, upload it to them, and I'll just see what they say, But yeah, I'm probably not gonna use them anymore at all. At least not on this store. I'm gonna try and see. I need to use them on my new stores because I think right now I'm pretty branded and I have a lot of like trust reviews, trustworthiness. So like, I guess PayPal's that big of a deal right now, but my new stores that I'm going to be creating, I'm going to have zero trustworthiness. So I need PayPal, on new stores. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Hopefully use PayPal. I don't know. I guess I'll see what happens after I upload these documents, but if not, I guess I'll have to try and use someone else's PayPal or make another PayPal or something. But yeah, for this store, I'm not going to put PayPal back on there. It's not worth it because the conversion rate, it's a little bit lower, but it's not like that big of a deal.
So what like if I mean you've been through some like painful experiences, you made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, like you figured it out. So if you had a chance like to talk to like for example, maybe to person who had some issues, who tries to figure out, or even like to yourself, like 6 months ago or like 1 year ago, like what would you say? What would be your like your main like piece of advice?
Honestly, man, like the main piece of advice I would give is don't give up. That's the best advice because if I would have given up, like whenever I started seeing I was losing all this money, that's where everybody messes up. They give up, after losing a few $1,000s, like, all right, this ain't gonna work. This is a scam. They stop. That is the biggest mistake. You can't give up, because I didn't give up, and that's where I'm at right now. I mean, yeah, I went $20,000 in debt, but I mean now it's worth it because I have way more than that. I can buy. I paid all that off a long time ago, so it was worth it. And then also other than that, don't give up is you need to make sure you know how to read your numbers before you start trying to run ads, because that's where I messed up. I didn't know I didn't know what to turn off, what to leave on or anything, I didn't know how to do any of that. That's where like my friends here where I live at, they're wanting to start doing it, like a bunch of people here, they saw what I'm doing. They're wanting me to help them out. And I was like, yeah, all right. I was like, I don't have time to teach you. I'll show you some people to watch on YouTube. And then once I come out of the course, I'll help you out. I'll give you the course and this and that. I was like, but you watch these videos and then, start learning. And then of course, a lot of them are too lazy to watch videos and they just want to go straight into the ads manager and just start literally running ads and don't even know what they're doing. They don't know what to look at. They don't know what to turn off, what to leave on. They're literally just throwing thousands at Facebook and just hoping that they're going to get sales. And that's a huge mistake. You can't do that. And that's what I did, and where I messed up.
That's very good. I see the same, from my side, that people have this like, they treat it as a lottery, right? Like they treat it as like, you do something and it's like randomly start. I mean, it's like every other business. It's numbers, it's product market fit, first of all. Like if people don't want to buy the product, if product does not resonate with people don't buy it in the first place. Awesome, man. Awesome. So you have the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I do actually. That's where I'm gonna start putting my videos on if I can find. Hold on, let me make sure this is it.
So I'll share the link with you guys if you want to like follow Nate and like the stuff that he puts out. Like, so I'll share the link to his channel in below this video.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out if this is even the one that's definitely where I'm going to start. If they do want to follow me, that's where I'm going to start putting out.
I think, man, like the kind of the past, I mean, I've been through the same, I burned like the same, as you. It just was, a bit, earlier. So I already like forgot about that experience. For you, it's quite fresh. You know how to go through all of these like challenges. So I think you'll get like a lot of value, learning from you and like the way you've been progressing. And for me, it's very interesting to observe like your evolution, like how you evolved, stage where you didn't have like the retargeting setup.
Yeah, no. See, it's a crazy time, and honestly, it hasn't even been that long either. Like how we think about it, like that was only like a few months ago. Like it hasn't been like. I mean, it's crazy how fast things can change because not even having a retargeting setup, spending 40,000 and not knowing what I'm doing, and now just having $1 million in sales. It's crazy how fast things can change.
Awesome, man. And so what are the plans for you? You want to introduce more products in the same niche and make it like a niche store, or?
What I'm doing right now, I'm adding newer products, but I'm actually making 2 more stores that are kind of similar to the one I'm making right now. It's kind of the same concept, but different products. I'm just going to keep trying to do what's working because, what's working right now is what's working. I don't want to keep throwing a bunch of money at different stuff that I don't know what's working. So I'm going to just keep doing what's working with me right now. So I'm going to make 2 new stores. Yeah, that's basically it. I need to hire, definitely need to hire people to do customer service for the stores because I will not have time to answer all those emails. But yeah, I'm just going to come up with new stores and I'm just going to make videos and run my ads, and sleep like a normal person now because I don't have to work night shift anymore.
That will definitely impact your productivity. Awesome, man. Awesome. So in terms of like, do you want to like expand these products to other? You said like you want to explore the Google and like YouTube ads.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely what I need to do now. I'm gonna start learning YouTube and Google ads because that way, I'm really worried about putting all my eggs in one basket with Facebook, because if anything happens, then I'm screwed because that's the only thing I'm advertising on right now, So I definitely got to get into YouTube and Google, which it shouldn't be that hard, since I already know Facebook this well, I should be able to learn that pretty quick.
Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing many great like insights. That people can leverage. So I'll share the link to Nate's YouTube channel in the comments, so you guys can in description, so you can follow him, learn from him. Very excited for you, man. Like next time we chat, you hit 8-figure mark, 10 million mark, and then we'll have another amazing conversation. Very, very happy for you, man. Very excited for you.
Yeah, guys, I wanted to tell you too, a lot of this, I wanted to thank you because, a lot of this help came from you and from Andre, a lot of people in their group. And like, I remember like I really want to thank you personally because I remember like getting so frustrated. I want to tell them this too. I remember getting so frustrated with Alex because like I was like, damn, because I was like, I had Alex to be my mentor, you know, and I paid for him I paid for his course and for him to help me out and this and all that, you know. And I was so like naive, like I wanted him to do everything for me. You know, I was expecting him to basically do everything for me. I was like, but nah, like, you know, he was helping me out, guiding me in the right direction, you know, and I did everything myself, you know. And I was getting so frustrated because things weren't working out. And I was like, damn, just do it for me, you know, basically is what I was wanting him to do. But he was like, nah, like, you know, he was like steering me in the right direction. And finally, you know, I finally got it because I was doing everything myself. And so that's, you know, I'm really glad that happened because, you know, if I never would have figured it out myself, then I wouldn't be able to do all this right now, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was like the probably that was kind of like help you to kind of take the responsibility for everything that you, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I'm paying for the programs, you know, I'm social, like paying for the like masterminds and
Yeah.
being part, but at the end of the day, it's like it's my business, and what I do is like these are like my decisions. I'm responsible for bad shit that's happening. I'm responsible for good shit that's happening, but that's, you know, we all like responsible. Um and yeah, if people adapt this like mindset, I think that's, yeah, that's very powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Thank you
is.
very much, man. Thanks for sharing. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I'll leave Nate's YouTube channel. You can follow him there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sharing, man. And
All right. Thanks, bro. Have a good one.
you too. Thanks, man.